Imagine standing beside someone you trust. You speak, you smile, you offer them the deepest parts of your heart, but something in their eyes doesn't reflect you. It reflects resistance, contempt, competition, a silent storm brewing beneath calm words, and you ask yourself, why does it feel like I'm constantly proving myself to someone who claims to care? This, dear listener, is the enigma of concealed hatred when the enemy wears the mask of a friend. Chapter 1, The Ethics of Disguise, My Philosophy. I wrote, act only according to that maxim whereby you can, at the same time, will that it should become a universal law. Now ask yourself, if someone treats you with coldness, cloaked in politeness, and hostility masked as humor, could such treatment ever be justified universally? No, because what hides in deception is a betrayal not only of you, but of morality itself. They disguise contempt in smiles. Their hostility isn't loud, it's polite. Their insults wear perfume. It's not yelling that reveals hatred, it's what they don't say when they should. It's the small betrayals, the forgotten celebrations, the backhanded compliments, the silence when you need support. This is a betrayal not of the body, but of the soul. Sin 1. They undermine you subtly. They never criticize you directly. That would be too honest. Instead, they offer faint praise veiled in backhanded compliments. They say, wow, I didn't expect you to do so well, or, that's impressive. For someone like you, these aren't compliments. They are psychological traps, designed to create self-doubt. I call this the ethics of corrosion, slowly eroding your self-worth while pretending to uplift. Do not trust words that praise your limits more than your progress. Sign 2. They compete. Where there should be compassion, you share a joy, they match it. You share a pain, they minimize it. This person views your life not with empathy, but with rivalry. Why? Because, deep down, your growth threatens their control. Instead of being a mirror of support, they become a shadow of envy. A true friend celebrates your light. A hidden hater, however, flinches at your glow. Sign 3. They avoid accountability. They hurt you and laugh it off. They dismiss your pain as too sensitive or just a joke. This is not misunderstanding. It is manipulative distancing themselves from the consequences of their actions. They want the freedom to hurt, without the burden of responsibility. But Kantian ethics demands the opposite. Freedom is only true when bound to duty. If someone constantly avoids accountability, they're not free, they're morally reckless. Sign 4. They sabotage your peace, subtly. They call you just when you're calm. They bring chaos when you find order. They plant doubt when you find clarity. Their timing is no accident, it's psychological warfare, dressed as coincidence. A person who consistently disrupts your balance is not unaware. They are strategic. A friend anchors you. A secret enemy destabilizes you. Ask yourself, do I feel more myself or less when they're around? Sin 5. They withhold affirmation when you need it. Most you open your heart, they go silent. You reach a milestone, they disappear. They are present only when you are small, unsure, or broken, because your strength contradicts the role they've assigned you. Lesser, in Kantian terms, they treat you not as an end, but as a psychological prop, someone who must remain inferior to validate their worth. This is not love, it's hierarchy disguised as care. Chapter 3. The moral imperative of awareness. It is not paranoia to recognize patterns. It is wisdom. Kant once wrote, enlightenment is man's emergence from his self-imposed immaturity, to awaken from illusion, especially the illusion of closeness, is the first step to liberation. You are not judging, you are observing. You are not overreacting, you are reflecting. You are not betraying them by seeing the truth. They betrayed you by hiding it. Chapter 4: The quiet strength of separation. If someone close to you secretly hates you, it is not your job to change their heart. It is your duty to protect your soul. There is strength in distance, peace in silence, dignity in walking away. You must choose to believe the patterns you see, not the excuses they give, because character is not defined by what people claim, but by what they repeat. And if what they repeat is cruelty, withdrawal, and subtle sabotage, then that is their truth, not your illusion. Epilogue: choose your moral radius. You cannot control who secretly hates you, but you can control who gets access to your heart. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your growth, accept your boundaries, elevate your spirit, and match your respect. Do not fear solitude, fear connection without truth. For in the quiet space of self-respect, you will find the friends you always deserved. And more importantly, you will find yourself. Let them keep their silence. You keep your peace. Let them keep their mask. You keep your clarity. And never forget, when someone close to you secretly hates you, their greatest fear is your awakening, because your awareness ends their control, and your self-respect begins your liberation. Walk in truth, even if it means walking alone, because no path is lonelier or more noble than the one guided by dignity.